7 is another Rubus, Rubus ursinus in the Rosaceae, the California blackberry. That's spelled R-U-B-U-S, U-R-S-I-N-U-S. Rosaceae is R-O-S-A-C-E-A-E. And here it is, Rubus ursinus. Has a very similar growth form to the plant we just learned. It's a ground cover, it's a sprawler, it can scramble on top of other plants. And it is got alternate compound leaves. And I'd say that generally they're often trifoliate, they're often in groups of 3. But you can see Rubus ursinus with 5 leaflets as well. Unlike Rubus armeniacus, the underside of Rubus ursinus is green. And unlike Rubus armeniacus, the prickles are much more slender, and there's many more of them. And unlike Rubus armeniacus, the stems are cylindrical. So if you cut this in cross-section, it would be a circle. And that's the case even when they're pretty large. Look at this. Look how big that stem is. It's still circular, and it still has lots of prickles with a green underside. The fruits of California blackberry are also black when they're ripe, and they're also delicious. They're usually a little smaller than Rubus armeniacus. This plant grows throughout California in the lower elevations. I'd say probably about 5,000 feet and less. And it also grows in basically any of the western states, Oregon, Washington, Idaho, I believe. And it's found in a lot of different habitats, forests, chaparral. It's a very common plant. And you often just see it just creeping along the ground like this. Rubus ursinus. Sometimes people, when they see a plant growing on the ground with alternate compound leaves in 3 leaflets, they think, oh my God, it's poison oak. But there's a couple reasons why you can see right off the bat that it's not poison oak. And one is, of course, these prickles are really, really obvious. So you'll never see poison oak with prickles. But the other one, which is just as good, is these leaflets are regularly toothed, okay? So these are serrated leaflets, whereas poison oak have those lobes that are kind of asymmetrical, and they're very different from one another. These are very regularly toothed. Just looking quickly here at this disturbed hillside, here in the sun, you can see Toxicodendron diversilobum growing together with Rubus ursinus. And I just wanted to point out how glossy the Toxicodendron was. It's bright dark green, and it's really reflecting the light, much more so than you can see the Rubus ursinus is much more matte in color. You can also see that it's got serrated leaflets and prickles, Rubus ursinus, but just wanted to show the color and the glossiness. That's it.